receive your content will see me in one moment. The internet can totally see me right now. I am live here on YouTube. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever the time may be. It is about 1 o'clock in the morning my time, the 23rd of July 2020. We are going to have some fun with some team fight tactics for a good minute. We're going to get used to the new meta. We're actually going to look up the information about team fight tactics patch note 10.15. Make sure that we just keep up to date with everything of what the patch notes are like. Real quick. Then we will get into a game of team fight tactics. Just give us a minute to get the stream going, and then we'll get into actually playing. Pretty big buff in the blasters, in Graves, Jinx, and Lucian. You got a buff in Master Yi and Darius, which are Space Pirate, Mana Reaver, Rebel Blade Master. You have a Rebel Blaster in Jinx, so you have two Rebels that got buffed. You got two Space Pirates that got buffed. You got Urgot and Victor, both battle casts, but one's Sorcerer, one's Protector that got buffed. Nerfs of Jaina, Star Guardian, Paragon, Jarvan, Jhin, and Xerath all being Dark Stars, but one's Protector, Sniper, and Sorcerer, all being three different other synergies. And then Rakan with the Celestial Protector synergies, all being nerfed. Reworked was the Galactic Armory. The Nicoverse was removed, and a new galaxy, the Plunder Planet, was added. Starting with systems, new galaxy Plunder Planet. All champions have a chance to drop a coin on death, especially the first few. The Nicoverse has been removed. That's one where you get 2 extra Nico helps to get a champion to possibly be a 2-star, maybe even 3-star, depending on how far into the game you are able to. The Galactic Armory Galaxy has been adjusted. All players now get the 3 same components rather than 2 completed items. So that's quite essential because that makes it where it's easier to have it where it's not specifically just 2 items that make it where people will want to go one synergy composition where if you get let's say the Shredder comp of or Shredder items of Last Whisper and Infinity's Edge, everybody's going to want to go with Jhin, they'll want to go with Xayah, Blade Master, they want to go with Sniper, mainly Sniper with those 2 items, but this makes it where anybody can go any synergy, making it 3 components instead, which is pretty significant. But I do appreciate them doing that. The Celestial trait, I don't think it talked about the Celestial trait in here and the nerf buff, but it got nerfed to an extent when it comes to the first set. If you have 2 Celestials, you get only 15% health or healing instead of 20. So nothing significant. Others stay the same, so it makes it a little makes it where Rakan and Xayah as Celestials are not going to heal as much with the Celestial. Okay, so we got Graves with the Smoke Grenade blind duration got buffed significantly. Everybody, I played 2 games of Teamfight Tactics with this new patch, and everybody's going Graves because that smoke grenade blind duration is significant. 3 seconds at 1-star, 4 seconds at 2-star, and 6 seconds at 3 stars. And that's a long time for people to be missing. Everybody and their mother are going Graves nowadays. Jarvan's Ageless standard bonus attack speed got nerfed quite hard. 15% pretty much for each, except for the 3-star got nerfed by 20%. And actually, 25% at 2-star. 15% at 1-star and 20% at 3-star. So his attack speed got significantly nerfed. You got Darius at 3. Darius with his health got a little increase. His total mana got nerfed, technically buffed because it makes it where he's going to ult quicker. Total mana for Lucian got buffed. His damage got buffed. Rakan's health got a little bit of nerf. Not significant where you're not going to want to play with him, but that's still a good chunk of health. 50 less health starting out. It kind of hurts him. That's why you want to maybe go with like maybe a Warmong's armor, so on and so forth. Tier 3, you have Ashe's total starting mana. She got buffed. That's a significant buff for her. Going from 50 mana to 40 mana. Well, actually, no, that was a nerf, actually. Going from 50 mana to 40 mana, that makes it 10 more mana she has to get to ult. Now she's more bulky now. He went from 30 armor to 50 armor, 20 extra armor. Magic resistance from 20 to 35. He's that much more bulky. He's an exceptional choice to go with nowadays. Nico's starting total mana got technically the same thing, but when it comes to how much she's starting with 10 extra mana, but she's going to have an extra 10 mana to get to ult, and it's going to take that much longer going from 100 to 110, so it's going to take her that much longer to ult. You have Vayne's attack damage going up by 5, going from 50 to 55. You have Jhin going and just getting nerfed quite a bit. Attack speed on first takedown from 70. The first one stayed the same. Second one went up 5%, and then an extra 25% with the 3-star Jinx. So that's a pretty big attack speed increase. Jin's fourth shot damage went up. Soraka's wishing healing got nerfed by, what was that, 50, and then 50, and then stayed the same with a 2,000, or was that 20,000 healing if you can get a 3-star Soraka. Victor's total mana got buffed technically because he went and has 10 less mana to take to get to to ult, which is pretty significant. 5-star champions. Starting mana, she got nerfed. She went from 30 mana to 20, makes it that much. She's not overbearingly broken, but if you get a blue buff on her, she's already going to ult pretty quickly still. Xerath went from 750 health to 700 health, and his starting mana went from 30 to 20, so he's not as broken as he once was. Match history should again show items for everyone instead of just the first place. If you place in 8th place, you deserve a proper match history. The delay at the end of the game, at the end of the round, has returned, giving you time to pick things up. Tiebreakers should now do math properly if someone went into overtime. And then Nocturne's unspeakable horror damage now interacts with Quicksilver. He won't fear the target, but the damage will go through. So you're looking at forgot that Riot did Valorant free to play right now. Might consider going and eventually maybe getting Valorant. Might consider doing that. I wonder how you get it. Sign in. Okay. Go ahead and move this over here real quick. Because I see a lot of people playing this here recently. I absolutely suck at first-person shooters, but I kind of want to download the game. kind of want to switch up my variety of games that I've been playing here. I just don't want to go specifically just these games alone with Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 14, WoW, and Teamfight Tactics. I want to go and have a little bit more variety. Got about another 20 seconds. Let me go ahead and we'll try out Valorant even with how bad I am at FPS games. LOL. I am absolutely terrible at first-person shooters. Absolutely terrible at it. Absolutely terrible at it. Like, I've seen a lot of people on Twitch. I know KayFray. She's exceptional at the game. I know Valkyrie and I think what's her name? We'll also do some quizzes too. Come on. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a little quick download. It's only 3.9 gigabytes. It's not like it's a substantial amount of time. I'm absolutely terrible at first-person shooter games. I'll admit it. Can't be reached. It's taking a minute. And of course the dashboard's saying that it's still processing because we're downloading a 3.9 gigabyte game. We're at 1 gigabyte at a 2. Or at a 3, or 4 technically. Riot Vanguard is Riot's all-new anti-cheat system and is required to play Valorant. After completion, installation, a reboot of your computer will be necessary. Terrific. Terrific. What I might do is end the stream just because we're gonna have to reboot the computer. I'll go ahead and end the stream so then just let all this install quicker and I'll come back here in a minute.